Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel where I like to share any and all things that bring me joy, hence the name Sharelation. This is sort of a continuation of my previous video where I shared the two cashmere scarves that I bought in the Waikiki store in Hawaii. And this is the kind of part two of that story time where I explained at the tail end of my video that the sales associate that we worked with texted us the day after I got those two scarves to see if I was interested in a specific bag. Now, it's not a Birkin Kelly or a Constance. That would have been awesome if I only purchased two scarves and was able to score something like that. But this item is in this box. It is quite big. You'll see it's pretty big and deep. So I don't know, for those Hermes experts or lovers out there, if you can guess what it is. If you can, feel free to put that comment down below before you actually see this get unboxed. So I will open it up right away and without delaying. I know a lot of you would like to see this first before you hear more about it. I was asked if I would be interested in a Picotin size 22. Now, I specifically asked for a size 18 because I actually have a size 22 from a purchase that I made while I was in Japan a couple years back. And I didn't want another size 22. I wanted a smaller one, but she says, no, I only have the size 22 available. And I said, okay, what color? And she says, what do you see here? She told me it was in the gold color. Now, I know that it's a very popular color. I, for one, loved the gold color because I do have a gold color Evelyn PM. And my husband said, why don't you just get it? Because it's a nice bag and the color is really nice, and it's not like, you know, something I can't use. I was hesitant because I didn't really want to buy another bag of the same size, just different color. The other one I have is kind of like a burnt orange color. So he said, why don't we just text her back and say, let's go in and take a look before actually committing to getting it. So we went in, and it was awesome to be able to bypass the line and go in to a special area. It wasn't like a dedicated room, but it was like a section on the second floor where they brought me down and she opened this for me to show me. So this is just the classic Picotin 22. It does come with the lock. The lock is right here in the gold color with white stitching and palladium hardware. Now, my husband said, like, well, if they offer you a bag, you should still just get it. And I love my husband for that he's so understanding of this game, if you will, this Hermes game that we have. So here's the lock. And he was like, just get it. So I went for it because I know even this color is not that easy to come by. And I thought, maybe I could just sell my other one and just keep this one, because I do like the gold color better. So inside the bag, it comes with this kind of care booklet, and inside, of course, is this suede finish and just a base like this that says Hermes Paris, made in France. Has 4 feet. I'm sure many people are quite familiar with this bag, and I was pretty happy. And I'm glad I made the decision to get it because now I'm looking into selling my other Picotin because it's the same bag, just different color, and this is more versatile and much easier to match things with. So I bought this, and then she was like, oh, is there anything else that you'd be interested in? I said, yes, I still want other smaller bags. I didn't even ask for a Birkin Kelly or a Constance because I just know not to kind of jump right into that. I said, yeah, well, I'm still hoping to get a smaller bag. And I said, I know like a mini Lindy is really hard to come by, but I really like it. So if you ever get anything, it'd be great if you can consider me. And she's like, oh no, those are really hard to get. And I said, yeah, that's fine. And so we just kind of left it at that. And then we went downstairs to the lower level to pick out. She's like, oh, why don't you pick out a Twilly? And I said, okay, yeah, sure. And I wanted to see what new Twillies were available anyway. Apologies for the little cut in between this video and the previous one. Somebody was at my door, so I had to stop filming and get the door, deal with that, and then come back. So I apologize, but just to continue on with the unboxing, here I wanted to show you a Twilly that I picked up that the sales associate introduced me to. So she showed me various Twillies in the display case, and we came across this one. It's new, or I was told that it's new, and she said it would really go very nicely with my gold Picotin. And it's a new release because she says that there's like a piping, I don't know what to really call it, like an extra piping kind of stitch on the outside of the Twilly. So it runs from the tip over here all the way to the end on the other end. They don't have it here on this side because I guess this is where they sew the seam together. And I just wanted to show you this specific Twilly. She said it's a new item. And I think with the navy and the gold color, or like the orangey color, it would go very nicely with the gold Picotin that I got. And down here it says Hermes Paris. The other side is pretty much the same. And I'll do an up close of the name of this specific Twilly in a second. But I wanted to show that it is a little bit different with the piping on the side, which I thought was a very, very nice touch. So this one is called Twilly Pocket Springs Bag. I don't know how to pronounce that third word, in the noir, orange, and cream color. So this is a little close up so you could take a screenshot if needed. So this is the Twilly that I got. I really like it and look forward to tying it on the Picotin or even other bags. Like I have the Evelyn in the gold color, like I mentioned before. Then I looked around in the store to see what else was available and I'd be interested in. And I don't know about you guys, but there are certain colors from Hermes that I really, really like, and I wish I could get a bag in that color, but I know it's pretty rare and probably hard to get. So I went through and looked at the other sections. I didn't see anything in fine jewelry that I wanted. The piece I wanted wasn't available. So then I looked at some of the leather pieces that they had and came across this specific accessory. So you'll see this is in rose gold in the color Bleu Brume. I really love this shade of blue, and specifically Bleu Brume. I really wish I could get a bag in this color, like a Picotin 18, or even like a small like Evelyn TPM in a mini Lindy. That would be awesome, but that's probably even harder to get. So this is kind of the thinner version of the new bracelet. I think it's called the Kelly Double Tour, if I remember correctly. I'll find the link down below and I'll share it, but this is the smaller version. I do have the thicker one, which is a little bit thicker in the gold color, but I couldn't resist. I really like this shade, Bleu Brume, and I always love their rose gold. So I tried it on, and I mean, I knew how it would look. So I did try it on, and I said, okay, let's add this to the purchase. So this is how it looks. I thought it's such a nice, I think it's kind of like a neutral, because in some shades, like some lighting, it could look like it's very white or like a pale blue. And I think it can match with many different things. Perfect for the summer, and I could argue even the winter time. So this is the other piece that I got together with my Picotin 22. So I just wanted to share these 3 items that I purchased, as well as a little bit of a story time of my experience shopping at the Hermes store in Waikiki. If you visit there, definitely give it a shot. Even if you don't see any bags on display. Like when I went in the first day, there was little to nothing. And I kind of think they're holding out on you on purpose just to see if you would buy something first and then magically you may get a text and say, oh, are you interested in this? Because I think they want to see your interest in the brand and see if you would even buy something first. That's just my thought and opinion. I really don't know, because it's all kind of based on who you work with and the sales associate that you get assigned to, and just availability at the store. And there were many people still lining up throughout the whole day. So the store is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. And when I went online the first day, I started lining up at 7 p.m. And that's kind of why it went to the tail end of their hours, which I didn't do on purpose. But, I was there on holiday with my kids and we were doing other activities throughout the day. So that's kind of how it worked out. But definitely try your luck if you're there. I would love to hear if you get anything from the Waikiki store and your experience with that location. So hopefully you found this helpful and a little bit of eye candy, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Thanks and bye.